Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ollies and welcome back to Super Hostile Modded Dalania. In the last episode, we completed the tutorial dungeon. We found the broken fleecy box and we got a skill point, whatever, reward point, I don't know what to call it. But wasn't really sure where to go. And I looked into it. We are supposed to use one of the teleporters. This is the, 5 starting locations that we can choose from. And yeah, looking at the map, we are really not anywhere near anything else. So the closest thing is Siren's Cove, which if that is north, it's like over that direction. I am going to try to get the map into the game. I have a plan for that, and we might do that here soon. I want to go to one of these towns and see what to expect. I would love to be able to get some sort of like a home base started, and we will kind of go from there. So yeah, I guess I have the money. I've chosen where I wanted to go. So of these places, this one doesn't seem like it's great just because of where it's at, more than anything. It's full of monster girls, and yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a dungeon upriver, but yeah, not sure. There's a few of them that are in like deserts. I don't really want to deal with that. The safe one seems to be Dalan City. So it costs 3 gold ingots. We have 3 gold ingots. We are going to teleport there. I don't think there's anything else. There is still some stuff here. I don't plan on taking everything. And you know what? Before we go, let's see if we have anything special with our fighters. So if we look at this, Fighter 1, Projectile Protection, we should be able to hit the meditation spot. And I gotta remember how to do this, because it is usually at dawn or night. But pick class holding wooden tool. Okay. So yeah. Should be like that. So I believe fighter is wooden sword. Yes, we could switch to a barbarian. I don't think I want to do that right now. We might experiment with some of the other stuff later. Actually, I'm curious because this is free. Let's see. Barbarian is buff aura resistance, more health, more attack damage, versus a fighter, which is haste. Okay, we're gonna stick with fighter. Good old reliable fighter. What is the other stuff? I believe wooden hose was something. I'm just kind of curious what some of these are. So that is Ranger. So scavenge items at dawn and dusk via kills. 1 scavenger point. So we get strength, but we only get a little bit more health. And I don't remember what the other 2 items were. Probably a shovel and a pick. What were these? So pick is a paladin, shovel's a cleric. I can tell you already, cleric is going to be useless for us. Regeneration, and paladin is probably also going to be thorns. Thorns is nice. Extra armor. Okay, paladin is not too bad, but I think we're gonna go with the classic fighter for now. Something will probably change later, and something I should mention. I usually play CTMs on normal difficulty. This has been on hard, apparently. I didn't change it. So we're going to play on hard, and if we start to run into problems, we will adjust. But for now, let's just see what happens. We know how bad this mod pack can get with some of the mobs. So we might switch it down, but let's stop dawdling and just commit. So we are going to teleport to Dalan City. And this is the teleporter spot. Let it load in. We still have plenty of frames. It felt a little laggy, but let's see. Welcome to Dalan. And Equine Guild Trade Post, we make the world feel small. Spawn a basic horse, buy a basic horse egg. Buying eggs was probably a good idea. Leaders in magical horse compression techniques, don't get straight in the wilderness, buy several. Yes. So if your horse dies, you can easily take care of it. So this is Dalan City. And I will say it looks fairly basic. And it reminds me of Age of Empires. So what map was it? There's Isolation. In Super Hostile Isolation, there was actually a Age of Empires like themed building. We gotta go through security here apparently. So there is a lot of things. I'm stealing it here. You can have my stone sword. I'm gonna steal your iron swords. Oh, we can't use it yet. I forgot about the requirements with the levels. So we need to get 9 levels. Okay, these are kind of interesting. So what's up here? This is just a guard tower. There's a villager that can't do anything. Alright, so interesting. Let's go ahead and get out of here. There's not much that's really interesting there. Another guard post probably. Lots of supplies. So these are starting cities. I'm not going to take everything for once. I know that is kind of uncharacteristic. But let's explore around a little bit. And I despise all of the iron doors. I'll be honest. So a lot of water. What kind of armor do we have? We have just leather armor. Let's take the chain chest plate. We can wear it, right? Oh, that is a poor quality one. That is a common. Ooh, legendary. We'll take the legendary. Okay. So don't know much of what's going on here. There is obviously villager trades. Don't really care too much about that. We need to drink. I'm thirsty. There are too many villagers here. I can't see the buttons. Alright, so the Peaceful Arrow pub. This is going to probably have some important things in terms of we can buy stuff. So local legends Dalan. Check-in notice. Adventure stay for free. Cool. So we can stay here. There is particles in the wall. Oh, because there's an in chest. Alright, so you can have some rooms here. That's kind of neat. You can, I guess I went in through the employees room. Let's see, there is some more chests, some more storage. So this is kind of like where we can have a base. There's an upstairs. And, you know, more than anything, something I've learned from video games as of late is look around. There's some stuff in the top of that building. Looking around from a high vantage point gives you a good idea of where you need to go. At the very least, it gives you a good idea of if there's anything interesting around you. So there's a little bit of a, almost like a tree farm back there. There is a lot of almost emptiness, and I do wonder, We're in a mushroom island. Mobs will not spawn in here. Okay, here we go. What's this? Check balance. Use... Okay, so we can... We can bank our gold. Interesting. So, a system to bank your gold. That's just so you don't lose it, you know. Melons, all that kind of stuff. Some more guard towers. This is where all the villagers live. This looks like the town hall / storage. Yeah, this definitely, this really gives off Age of Empires vibes. Not gonna lie. And it's partially just the color palette. But what is this? So, Special Command Plaza. Team join. Check what wools you have. We have no wools. Reset wool progress. Reset POI progress. Check what POIs you have. 0. Leave your guild. Okay. So this is probably so you can multiplayer / like servers. Interesting. I'm going to assume probably not the wolves, but the POIs are probably going to be, and that's point of interest if you didn't know, are probably shared among guild members, because that would make sense. You know, hey, I found this thing. It's at this coordinates. Oh, cool. I now know about it. So this looks like a bank. For your security, please stand close to the machines. So yeah, this is very much like server stuff. So you can deposit your gold, and then you don't have to worry about people stealing it or losing it. And why is that a trap chest? Is that to get out of here quickly? Okay, there's a lot of like supply chests. Alright, interesting room in a bank. Hey, that is a protection book. I will take that. There's an enchantment setup. Okay. With lapis. That's useful. So, basically this is going to be our hub world. There are cocoa beans. Don't really care too much about cocoa beans. They're not terribly useful. But yeah, there's a lot going on. And I wonder if that's another bank. I wonder if some of these are kind of the same buildings, just so that you have you know, you can not go to this bank, you can go to the nice bank across the street. But just kind of, so if you're playing on a server type of thing, it really does feel like that. I'm gonna just use the shortcut. Oh, it opened the other one. Okay. So let's see what some of these other buildings are. I saw in here, I think I saw a map, which I would like to go check out. Target practice. So yeah, this is another enchanting place. Looks honestly, and it is copy pasted. I know the map maker tricks. So I guess what we need to do, what is this? Meditation spot. Cool. That is useful if we want to change classes or that kind of stuff. Level up once we get some wools. That'll all be good. So what do we have in here? Maybe I didn't see any maps. But this looks like more stuff. Beds. Yeah, this... I really do think these might have been used for isolation. It feels like these are reused assets. Not gonna lie. So I guess the big question is, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? We are going to run out of food if we're not too careful. I guess we do have a bunch of pork chops. But we need to kind of set up some sort of a base of operations so that we don't have to worry about... Yeah, these are town centers, by the way. I know this design. Villager spawners. There's food. Yeah, this is isolation. This was actually used in isolation. We're taking the gold. We're going to take the stone. I'll put the books in. We'll keep the books on us right now. Wood, I don't care about food. I mean, that's a lot of bread for later. But yeah, so we found a spawner. I guess that's something we can do. We do have quests that we were completing, and this is going to give us experience, which we can then turn around and use for our skills. And let's get mining up. Let's do a little bit more farming, and let's just get building up. Why not? Okay. That's another bank. This is this is an armory. Yeah, these are 100% from these are 100,000% from isolation. It is the Age of Empires town. This is the armory from that game. If you're not familiar with Age of Empires, let's take the whole set. Uncommon. We don't need that. Poor. Uncommon. Okay. Common. Rare. I guess we don't need a helmet because we have a class. But yeah, if you're not familiar with Age of Empires, this is the armory. This is where you get upgrades for your troops. And this was 100,000% used in isolation. I'm calling you out, Vex. This is... Oh, hey, iron tools. We can use the iron axe. Projectile protection. Anvil will take. Buckets, yes. Another stuff. Iron leggings. We need more defense, but we can take that for later. I'm just going to steal as much stuff as I really care to. Mythic Mage. Ooh, that is a really good roll. So we're going to want to get some defense. Let's go ahead and complete some more of these. And then we can power up our defense. And so common... I mean, this is 5 armor. It's only going to give us 1 extra armor, but it has a bunch of other stuff that's a lot better. The pants and the feet we can switch out. And we are a lot tankier now. Okay, so let's figure out where I want to kind of set up station. I want it to be somewhere that's easily accessible. And I do want to see... So these are houses. Yeah. This is the Age of Empires area from isolation. I guess. Let's see. Is this the town center? This is the town center. The other thing was probably... Let's actually go look at it again. Let's eat some good food as well. Some more saturating food. This is a market, isn't it? Or no, this might be a stable or barracks. That's probably a barracks. The other thing, this thing, that's a market. Okay. So, I guess we could live at the inn. This would be simple enough. We can have some storage. Let's go ahead and put our bed down, which is in our backpack. And we'll set our spawn here. These are slabs. Alright, I don't like this place as well. We could set up just a little house. And you know what? We're just gonna plop stuff down here. We're gonna set our spawn there. We're gonna put some chests down. I can go gather more chests in a little bit. But let's see, do we still have... I can't go high enough to see details. But there is a farm out that way. Let's go explore a little bit more. This episode is literally just going to be us exploring this place. I'm going to probably, between episodes, work on getting a little bit set up. Let's go ahead and buy a horse. And it's 1 gold. We have a riding horse. Oh man, this is so fast. This is nice. So there is some fields out here. There's a windmill. Some more guard towers. I believe we're on an island. So let's see if we can't go find that bridge. A little bit of a... Oh, and no mobs can spawn anywhere around here. So we could... a little bit of a lag spike. We could actually stay out here at like the stables. There's plenty of farmland. We could also just build a house out here, because why not? Okay, horse. So there's a mountain. Now, granted, while we are in a mushroom island, there's always the chance that there's spawners somewhere. And I'm kind of going off the trails. Let's see. We are no longer in a mushroom island. This is a plains biome, so there's probably something here. Or at least there could be. And getting around with a horse is definitely going to be the way. So I'm not... those guys. I don't want to deal with them right now. Let's lose them in the forest. Not really. Bunch of bees. Okay. So... the bridge is probably on the other side. I know that there is a bridge. There's bedrock here. Are we like... No, we're kind of high up. We're going to have to go around the wall. That's fine. So, we need to get our bearings, and probably the best way to do that is going to be... I'm going to get the map of the world into the game. There's a couple ways I can do that, and I'm going to play around with that between episodes. I'm going to figure out where I want to keep a house. We're going to stay in a Mushroom Island area because that makes the most sense. And I kind of want to see... I went in a giant circle, didn't I? No. This is just the other side. Okay, so let's follow this path. And... Dalan Citadel under construction. Please postpone all invasions till later. Oh, are they building a wonder? So is there anything here? Jiu-Jitsu practice area. Can't see. This horse is terrible for jumping. But this is where the bridge is. So that's good to know. Castle under construction. Maybe it's just a castle. Looks like it is just a castle. And that looks like it's nothing. Okay. So let's get out of this little area. And maybe we can jump over. But yeah, so there is the bridge. They're trying to protect the the city from outside by building a castle here. Castles are very strong. They shoot a lot of arrows. But yeah, this is the bridge that is talked about. And okay, so we could also set up base here. Is this still a mushroom island? It is. So I'm going to take a look at the map and see kind of what's around in terms of general location. And then we will kind of plan things from there. The mills are really dark, I will say, but there is so much food, there is so much wheat literally everywhere. This is going to be a good place to have a starter base. And probably our permanent base, because we can just come back here type of stuff. I do wonder if we'll get a lot of teleporters or not. But we'll figure that out. So, I think what we're going to do is call the episode here. I'm going to set up shop in the castle area. I think that is going to be the best thing for us. It is well protected. It is also, man, I'm terrible at jumping, and this horse is terrible at jumping too. It is well protected. It is also kind of close to this bridge, so it's going to be a little bit more convenient. I can make a pen for the horse, so the horse doesn't get away. And for right now, I'm just gonna do that. But I'll use this space, I guess, for our base. It is a mushroom island. Mobs won't spawn. We don't have to light it up too much. I do want to see. Yeah, this will be a nice area. So we have plenty of room to do stuff. We can set up some farms if we want. There is obviously a lot of space. We might explore up there. But I'm going to go to the town. I'm going to grab what I want. And I'm going to guess concrete, yeah, and then nothing. This is just for show. Black concrete. So it looks like it goes somewhere, but it doesn't. So yeah, I am going to call the episode here. I'm going to get things kind of situated. I have a few chests, so I'll start organizing inventory, all that kind of stuff. We'll get a horse stall set up, and honestly, I'll just probably put things on this wall for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!